too little, too late.
You heard the man, and then you back up. Where the hell you going? Why you backing up? You heard the man, and then you start backing up. Give me a deep breath. Come on, deep breath. Come on. Listen.
Action from round 5. Was Charlo hurt in this round? Nah, that was a cuffing shot. One more look at the same action here, and well, Santana landed the hook, but the right hand I don't think was that effective. And I said Santana needs to do more of this. Well, you know what? He's on the ropes here, and he goes for the takedown, MMA style. If you can't beat him in the alley, you can't beat him in the ring.
Charlo comes out more aggressive here to start round 6. Santana beginning to answer back. A little bit of action in the middle of the ring.
Stop, I got you.
That lasted for a little while.
Stop.
Couple good uppercuts delivered by Charlo.
Yeah, that's good to see him. I guess Ronnie Shields wants him to be more aggressive. Right now, he's moving.
I got to stop.
But you can see Shields was pretty animated there between rounds. Trying to pump up Charlo somehow to come out and fight a little bit more.
I mean, I think he's boxing very, very well. But I think they feel that it's more in him that he just hasn't discovered yet. And, you know, who knows? Better than a trainer. So they're asking him, they're pushing him, and maybe he can step up and get a stoppage here tonight.
Santana leaning on him right now. Slugging away. Most of those punches not effective, though.
Well, I understand what Ronnie Shields is asking for from Charlo, but you know what? He didn't have the power to get the respect of his opponents. I just don't see.
Oh, good. Stiff right hand delivered by Santana.
And he is hurt right now. Let's see if Santana can continue to land some big shots.
There's still a minute and a half to go in this round. Santana throwing punches. Working the head. The most effective he's been all night long, and Charlo seems to be staggered right now. Back into a corner.
Santana right now is throwing a lot of punches, but like I said earlier, there's no direction on the punches. He needs to take his time, give himself room in order to land those shots.
And not tire himself out. That may be the issue as he continues to throw punches.
First time Charlo's been in trouble as a pro.
You can see Santana coming right back. Charlo, good combination to hold him off. Here comes Santana again, trying to keep the pressure going, and now Charlo beginning to turn the tide.
That's good body work by Charlo. He's still in this fight. It seems like he's gotten his wits about himself.
And it seems as though Santana's out of breath right now, too.
Yeah. I like the way Charlo's responded. He's fighting back.
Santana pretty much punched himself out without much effect. Had Charlo in trouble, but couldn't finish him off. And now Charlo is still standing and delivering the blow.
Nice uppercut.
That's his best punch.
Now we'll see if Santana can hold on for the final 10 seconds. Best round for Santana yet.
Come on, son, sit down. Now listen. You get hurt, so you gotta grab the man and tie him up, okay? Take a deep breath and let us go. Come on, now listen to me. This guy's just as tired as you are. You understand? Do you want this or not? Do you want it or not? Family, man. Listen, you gotta dig out what you got.
Good stuff in the corner. Action from round 6. We've been waiting a long time. Well, you know, Antonio and Kurt both talked about punching when the other guy punches. That's what Santana did here. Watch the right hand. He just got there faster than the faster Charlo did with Charlo's right hand. And now, after Santana punched himself out, it was off Charlo to the point where I actually thought twice about how to score that round. I did give it to Santana because he legitimately hurt his opponent, but that was actually a pretty close round because of the comeback of Charlo.
And I gave that round also to Santana. I just think that he had more he just did more for longer than Charlo did, but he did come back.
Here we go, round 7. So there's still time for Santana in this fight. Now that we've gotten into round 7 of this 8-round event. If he keeps fighting like he did for the first 2/3 of round 6, he's got a shot.
Seven rounds or more are new to Santana. Charlo's been 8. He's been 7 or more 4 times, 1 stoppage. So a little bit of an advantage to Charlo, although we don't know how much he lost in his legs from what happened in round 6.
And it's interesting to see Santana come back out. He came out aggressively in the 6th and won that round, at least according to our scorecards. And now he's backed off again here to start the 7th. He's not pushing the pace like he did in the previous round.
Well, I guess you could argue that in boxing there's no such thing as a lucky punch. But that right hand he landed, I guarantee you Charlo didn't see it. That's why he got caught with it, got hurt by it. And I never would have thought that would have been the punch to turn the fight.
He needs more of that in these last 2 rounds to Santana. But he's not doing it right now.
It's this distance right here where Charlo is really comfortable with. And, you know, if Santana really wants to win this fight, he has to make this a rugged fight by coming forward and letting his hands go. And even throwing while Charlo throws. I think that's his best bet.
These guys just eyeing one another right now.
Yeah, less movement from Charlo,
Yeah.
but he doesn't need to move as much because he's not being pressured.
Exactly. And he's in control of the fight as well. There's no reason for him to force it. It's up to Santana to push the pace here in the last couple of rounds. You can see Charlo just using a double, triple jab, then comes with a left hook. I mean, he's almost a one-handed fighter throughout much of this fight. When he has delivered the right uppercut, it's been effective, but he hasn't thrown it much.
And I saw right there, he's pushing with that right hand, and maybe that's the reason why he can't really generate a whole lot of power. And when he step up the ladder with more experienced fighters, there's no way he's going to be able to get away with throwing that left uppercut from outside. They're kind of that all night.
Or being a one-handed fighter for the most part either. We go to the final round.
We take a look at action from round 7. Look at the distance between them. There is no chance that Santana's going to land a punch. As a matter of fact, he jabbed so tentatively there, you just saw it, because of the distance between them. He knew he couldn't land the punch. Charlo is so much more comfortable at this distance, moving to his right, because of his hand speed and his superior footwork. He can land from that distance where Santana can't.
I need you to work the jab, 3-4 punches a step, 3-4 punches a step. Go back to the jab and just work your hands a step, okay?
After those 2, he's going to grab it and run. That's going to give you a chance to reset and go and make him count.
It's the last round. Listen to me. You need this round. You understand me? You want to win this round.
Do anything for 3 minutes. Let's go. Hey, you're proud in there, baby. Handle your business.
It sounds like Ronnie Shields is